Alright, so before the video start, in this video, I'm going to be telling you the entire way. So if you've been struggling and you're tired of basically staying at 600 views and you want to get more views and you want to, so if you want to get more views, I mean, what comes first is your impressions. So if you tired of being stuck at like 1k impressions, 2k, you want to get more impressions and turn them impressions into views, I'm going to show y'all. So basically, so the main factor why y'all get low impressions, I mean, so there's stages and there's YouTube stages. So I'm going to go through and explain it. But the YouTube stages right here, and I just explained it in my last video, but I will explain it again for you guys. And yeah, so there's our stages right here before your video goes viral. So your video goes through a 24-hour phase, and basically the 24-hour phase like a cap breaker to that phase to let YouTube know if that video is good or if we should keep pushing it. So, and if you're dumb, and what I mean by video good, of course, so what I mean by video being good, of course, so, and I'm not saying y'all no course, fuck a course. I will never launch one. Don't worry about that bullshit. Throw that shit where it's at. Alright, so yeah. Alright, so in this video, you can see the click-through rate is a CTR. So you want to be aiming for 6%, 10%, and that tells YouTube that thumbnail worked. So it tells YouTube that thumbnail worked, and it'll basically tell YouTube the benchmark, leave it, don't change shit, leave it how it is. And basically the AVD retention you want to aim for is 70 plus remaining at the 30 more hash mark, and this is for 8-minute video. For 8-minute video, you want to aim. You don't want to be so you don't want to go under 50%. You want to try to at least if you can aim for 66 or 70% or higher, then that's good. That means your hook worked, and yeah. But like I said, I'm going to go through and explain it to y'all, and I'm going to explain the main factors. What would keep a video going and keep the YouTube algorithm pushing it? Because guess what? Most of the coaches are fake. They're not going to tell you this, and yeah. So I want to say out of all the starts you're going to learn from the channel, there won't be no fucking video of me saying, oh, buy this, buy that. I'll say one thing. I'll say one thing for sure, and I'm gonna tell you I'm gonna buy. If y'all want to buy one thing, buy Ramir's school. It's $47 of screws. Actually selling you courses for 5,003k racks. Come on, bro. That's disrespectful, bro. Disrespectful of what they're doing. And I expose it on one of my old streams if you go check it out. So, yeah. When I had dreadlocks. But, yeah. Alright. Back to this right here. So, yeah. You can see 18k impressions right here. So, you want to have basically more impressions than views. Why I say that? That means how many people are seeing your thumbnail, and that means how many people are seeing your video. But, yeah. And then what's going to happen is those impressions start to convert over to views, clicks. And then what happens is your AVD goes up, your CTR goes up, and yeah. And we're gonna get into steps how you can aim up the CTR, how you can basically up the CTR. But yeah. So first thing is we want to do. So I'm gonna give y'all intake. So how you could bring up the CTR, how you could convert those impressions over to views. So how do I convert those impressions to views and get clicks? And tell me for each impression count, meaning how many people clicked it if I have what CTR. And like I said, this right here, so let me go in. Only thing I'm promoting right now is my course Bible. My course Bible is free. I'm not selling you a school. I'm not selling you no course. And I'm not selling you no school. You could go buy Ramiro's school for $47 if you want. He has free videos on his channel where you can check it out. But right here, it's basically my Google Docs. But yeah. Alright, so yeah. So first things we want to do, how we could convert those impressions over to clicks or into views. Now is the way. So look, 1,000 impressions, if crucial. So 1% CTR, only 10 people clicked it out of 1,000. The algorithm will automatically stop giving you impressions. So if you're 3 CTR right here, it means only 30 people clicked it. And yeah, so if you're velocity zone, so high effect. So if you got a 7% CTR, that means 70 people clicked it, and a 9% CTR meaning 90 people clicked it, meaning you have over 1,000 impressions. But yeah, so I'm gonna also go through this, and I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna basically tell it to tell me. So tell me from 1,000 impressions to 1 million, 1 million, 1 million, and more, and 24 million, and 50 million, and 18 million, and 30 million. How many clicks you got? Tell me in total on a graph from smaller to larger. Alright, so now what I'm about to do is tell me on a graph from smaller to larger. So you can see, so here's the mathematics of the graph. So if you have 1,000 impressions right here, that means in the red zone is 20 clicks. The green zone is 100 clicks. So if you have 10,000 impressions right here, the red zone is 200 clicks. The green zone is 1,000. All right. So and then if you have over closely to about 18 million impressions on one video, and you get over 1 million views, I mean your video did good. So and I'm gonna also have it basically convert this over, and that means a 10% CTR. So I'm gonna have this convert this over to a graph, make it to like a graph like this. So I'm gonna have it basically make it a graph like this. So what I'm gonna do is come in here. I want to say for example, line it up like this for a newer channel, less than 100k subs, and a one with authority from 100k subs to 1 million, and tell me the sauce of what's good impressions and what's bad for newer, smaller channels, smaller ones. All right, so it's gonna tell me what's good and what's bad, and also this right here. So this graph will be in the folder where you guys can check it out at. So yeah, the benchmark right here for your impressions. So of what impressions you should be aiming from. I'm gonna go ahead and make a new folder. I'm gonna put the folder on the Google Docs link of where y'all can check it out at. So yeah, Google Drive link. But yeah, all right. So we go back over to now Gemini, and Gemini is gonna basically tell us everything in the crucial part. So 1,000 impressions. If we could convert this over to 100 clicks, that's normal C and good expansion. So if we have 10,000 impressions, we could convert it over to 1,000 clicks. That's what's good. So, and I'm gonna show you proof of everything I'm saying is right. So you see, so if when you could convert these impressions over to actual views, that means in the CTR group, that means your video did good. So like a video like this right here, 1,000 views, and we had about, so we converted it over to about, we converted over 17k impressions over to 1,000 views, which is great. We had a 7.2% CTR, which many people can't hit that. And then when I browse, yeah. So many people can't hit that on one video. Man, they struggle a lot to get impressions, but yeah. So your titles matter a lot, and yeah. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and do is I'm gonna go ahead and basically export this to docs, and we're gonna put all this in docs, and we're gonna have a prompt. So where if you want to send AI a fucking screenshot, AI will now let you know if it's good and if your video did good after 24 to 40 hours or if it did bad. So this is what is it good impressions for fundable channels under 100k. So 24 hours to 40 hours, you want to be hitting at least 5,000 plus impressions. I'll say 2k to 5,000 or 10,000 plus. You want to get a 6%, 6 to 12% CTR. Your CTR can be nothing under 100 impressions after 24 to 40 hours. That means what didn't match was, let's basically explain it. So this is the algorithm is blind. The video, it either can't find the initial audience group, or it means your description and keywords are too weak, or your thumbnail didn't match your title specifically for it to keep getting tested more. And the algorithm scans through that data, and I would say not just the algorithm. YouTube uses Gemini to scan and see if your video has any matches to it. And then what it sees is it finds it look like seed to that group. It look like seed is now people. So yeah, the algorithm is not stupid. The algorithm knows exactly where to push your videos to. So the reason how y'all be finding my growth videos, nigga, knows how to put it on y'all homepage, y'all browse page, when y'all search up finding ways to grow. The algorithm is not stupid at all. So yeah, so it's not stupid. And it knows everything you say in your video, it can understand that. And you can see, so 2% CTR right here, this is bad. So it means 20 clicks under 100k subs. So if you get these right here, that means it's bad. But yeah, if normal C, but newer channels need more time. So I'm gonna have it do is create me a graph for newer channels. Create me a graph for newer channels. What's good and what CTR ranges can lead to a breakout on a newer channel. And I'm gonna have it to where you could basically now drop a screenshot and it could let you know. So you see right here, so 0 to 3% is crucial. It says system kills it, packaging, and yeah. So what I'm gonna have it do is give me a prompt. Give me a prompt for after 24 hours. You can give me a verdict of if the video is good thumbnail, title, or script, hook, and if I'm under 3% after 24 hours, you can let me know what to change on the thumbnail. I just give you a screenshot of my analytics, the thumbnail, so I can gain more than 2,000 to 5,000 impressions in 24 to 48 hours. I don't want to be stuck under low CTRs or bad CTRs. I want to make good viral videos. Alright, so yeah, so we're going to go to that, and then we're just going to do is line me up with a prompt so it can let me know everything we should be aiming for 2,000 and 5,000 impressions after 24 hours. And it's going to line me up with this prompt. And then how do you use this prompt? It'll basically be right here for steps on how to use this prompt. So all we just do is go to right here. And what I'm going to do is basically tell it to give me steps. And you guys can also make sure you guys check it out too. So yeah. So if you're under, so let me explain it. So if you're, and like I said, YouTube is an instant luck. YouTube, you don't need crazy thumbnails. If you're under 3%, YouTube basically lets you know that either your title didn't match or either your thumbnail wasn't great enough for YouTube to push. And you could also, after 24 hours, give YouTube that thumbnail, and it could basically tell you to change and give you a prompt. So yeah. All right. So. Alright, so it says wait. So it says right here, so let's scroll up. So it says wait about 24 hours. Action, leave your video completely alone for 24 hours after publishing. You need to give the algorithm time to run initial phase 1 seed on your control group without interface checking or changing things to really could scramble the initial data. So it says gather your foraging files before you're opening our chat. Pull these exact files. So yeah, so it basically tell me everything for this prompt. And yeah, so what we're gonna go ahead and do is basically create this. Alright, so what I'm gonna basically do is basically go to here, and I'm gonna copy all this data right here to a docx chat, so where we can have it at. So yeah, so where you guys can basically review it and look over it if you guys need it. But yeah, but like I said, this prompt is here to save us. This prompt is here to stop us from getting low impressions. That's what it's for. That's what it's made for. So, and it's made for that. Everything right here is made for that. So if you're stuck under 100 impressions after 24 hours, this prompt and this data right here is going to basically help you avoid it, and it's going to basically tell you of after 24 hours what you need to change on your thumbnail for you to gain more impressions. And like I said, after 24 hours, if you're stuck under 2K impressions, you change your thumbnail and your title. It's going to let you know if you change your thumbnail or your title, so your impression could jump right back up, so you can start getting more views. That's why most channels don't pass the initial phase, and they wonder why their video don't do as well. It's either the hook is bad, and the hook is the first 30 seconds, or either that title's bad, or either that thumbnail. And like I said, most of your videos don't has nothing to do with the editing. You don't need no fucking crazy editing. And there was coaches in them saying, "Oh, bro, you don't need no crazy editing on none of your videos. All that shit is bullshit. They're liars. You don't need crazy editing. All the YouTube crazy editing days are done. You don't see most creators at Extra Speed. A lot of YouTubers they use subtitles here and there. You will never catch those niggas doing crazy editing on it because it's not needed unless they're doing it short. And shorts, you only need subtitles. So if viewers come to see the short, they read the text from the fucking subtitle, not the crazy editing. Only thing, when the viewers look at your screen, only thing they're looking at is your subtitles. They don't care about all the fancy effects. All that shit don't matter on YouTube no more, bro. And I told y'all that shit, bro. All them days are done. Days are over. Over. Nigga, over. Done. Nigga. Yeah. Nigga, over. Straight up. Alright, so y'all can see, so after 24 hours, if you have if you're stuck at 100 to 500 plus impressions, that means that, it means it's so impressions, it's a sampling, it's pushing your video out. So yeah, so what I'm gonna have to do is basically explain this better right here, and it's gonna go ahead and explain it. But yeah, so you can see that it also gives us a prompt, so a prompt that y'all can use. So the step 2, 1 to 7. So after 1 to 7 days, you can basically use this prompt right here, and then after 24 hours, it's gonna give me another prompt that you can use. So yeah, but so give me a prompt after 24 hours to give you a screenshot of my analytics, and yeah, if my impressions are under 2k after 40 hours, in 24 hours we want to hit 2k to 6k to have a good video and a what CTR. Tell me what's good and bad CTRs. Alright, so it's going to basically tell me a prompt in here. Like I said, this will be on this link over here where you guys can check this out at. And you guys can use it so if your CTR is low. But yeah, I'm going to go to here, 24-hour green light benchmark. Yeah, so I'm going to go to here. And it'll be over here on this folder. So it'll be name, CTRs for thumbnails, CTRs, cheat sheet, .x's prompts. Yeah, so like I said, you don't gotta worry about the subscribers. What matters the most is the idea of the video. The idea is the title, the thumbnail, the packaging itself, the hook. So and no crazy editing, by the way. Didn't say that. So yeah, so this is this calibrating. So this is best stalling in 24 hours. If you're under 500 impressions with a CTR 4%, that means indicates to YouTube that the system is choking your reach because the initial seed basically failed. And the good scaling is so 24 hours. If you go 500 to 2K impressions with a 6% CTR to 10% velocity, this setup naturally forces the algorithm expose your impressions more, and those impressions will eventually turn into views. So those impressions will eventually turn into views, and yeah. And it says, so the fundamental impression how to turn your impression into views through a relationship between your impressions and your views. Gov entirely the click-through rate. If your CTR is 5%, it means out of every 100 times YouTube shows your thumbnail to people, 100 impressions, that means exactly 5 people clicks. So giving you 5 views, right? All right. So if your CTR is 10% out of 100, 10 people clicks, gives you at least 10 views. So if your impressions are 2K impressions in 24 hours, those 2,000 opportunities are already locked in on the dashboard. But yeah, so what I'm going to do is also give me a prompt. Give me a prompt so after 24 hours, and you can tell me how many clicks I got out of impressions if I show you my dashboard. And yeah, of my analytics, of my impressions and CTR. You can let me know if it's good or bad on a verdict, or what to change. And if it's low, we will change title or thumbnail. You decide and check to see if my hook worked or didn't. And mostly, sometimes it be the CTR of your videos. So the reason why most videos do flop, it be because of CTR at least, and then don't necessarily always be the hook. So it mostly be the CTR of the videos for the thumbnail. So the thumbnail and the title has to match. So what I mean by that is you see the silent surge. And you can see right here, we put the surge right here for the first, second, third. Third part of the title is literally right here at the third part. So you want to make sure you see, and the grooves aren't going to tell you. So you see first, second, third. You see first, second, third. So as long as the keyword is right there for the third part in the match like that, where as long as it matches your you put a keyword term that's literally in your title and on your in your thumbnail, YouTube will push it. Same with the description. You want to put it right here, 1, 2, 3. So yeah, so you want to make sure it's in the description, and yeah, you want to have a good description, not a bad description. No made for kids. You see ultra content, yes. AI use. You want to also make sure your keywords is literally in here that literally matches your title. So you don't want to put trending or random keywords because that could fuck up the cluster of your video getting pushed, and that could also get you view jail. You want to make sure you're putting education in the right category, so AI knows if you give it the title, knows the category of what you got to push. But yeah. So you can see, so save this block right here, and what we're gonna basically do is have it give me beginner tips for y'all. So if y'all don't know, if y'all in your mind, if y'all want to know how to use this prompt, give me beginner tips how to use this. Yeah, but like I said, the most people who do work hard will be the most people who make it far, and will be the most won't be having to work a whole 9 to 5 for their whole entire life for until they get older. So yeah, so y'all will be able to have to retire from that job, and you will be getting paid from YouTube once you scale your YouTube up. But yeah. And the golden rule is about 24 hours before the audit. So the phase 2. So yeah. So what I'm gonna basically do is green zone. So the verdict is yeah. I'm gonna go through it. I'm gonna basically not copy all this right here, and I'm gonna paste this. So after 24 hours, you can literally just attach this file literally to your Gemini chat, and AI is gonna put you in the right direction and let you know if your video did good, how many clicks you got, and yeah. So like I said, it's better than buying a course. It's better than what these coaches are giving you. Be grateful for what you got, and be grateful for me even teaching you, because guess what? The course sellers won't teach you this. They could have scammed you, and they could have said, "Oh, bro, you pay me $5 and I'm gonna teach you that," or they won't even help you. They'll make stuff. They'll make stuff like, "Oh, we can't help you unless you pay me." Unless you pay me, and then they will try to fucking extort you. So me, I went ahead and leaked this, and all your job is to do is just take a screenshot. So look, I'm gonna show you how to use it. So I'm gonna copy all this right here. All right, so I'm gonna copy all this data, and I'm gonna basically paste this in my notes so where I can have it at. So I'm gonna go through here. I'm gonna scroll up. All right, so what I'm gonna do. I'm going to scroll up. All right, so what I'm going to do is basically copy all this right here, and I'm going to give y'all this so where y'all can have it at. So everything that I already said right here will be on this .exe. So yeah, your job is just to attach this to your Gemini chat, give it a screenshot of your analytics, give it your script, and give it your title, your thumbnail, and it's going to let you know if it worked, if you got a good CTR. And your CTR you want to be aiming for is 8% for it to be good. 8% to 10%, yeah. And if you get anything higher, that means your video dead. So what? So you don't go back and change none. When you hit 11% CTR or 8% after 24 to 40, don't touch shit. Don't touch shit. Leave it. So yeah, you don't fucking touch it. You leave it how it is. Because if not, you're gonna fuck it up for YouTube not to push it in the right direction. So that means it passed the first phase, which is great. Most videos can't pass that phase. Alright, so what we'll basically do is go to this. Alright, so what we're going to basically do now is basically scroll down to this, and we're going to paste all this data. So what I'm going to do is come to Control C, and everything's on screen literally copyright. Alright, so we're going to have to scroll up. Oh, fuck. Alright, so this is going to be everything. This should be about good right here. Yeah, for y'all to have. So, yeah, this should be about good. Alright, so what I'm going to do is scroll all the way down. And I'm going to copy all this data, and it's going to basically let you know about the impressions you get. So, and I'm going to show you how we could basically use it and attach it to our chat. So if y'all can use it, 24 to 40 hours. But yeah, it's going to basically help you so you can go viral. I'm here to help y'all. I'm not here to cause chaos. I'm not here to have a good personality. I'm not here to clout chase. I'm here to help y'all get these videos in the right direction with these faceless channels, faceless AI channels. Because look, once you hit 300k views on the channel, you can now go to scale up your other channel. So, and you want to have more at least. So when you have 300k views, that means you have more than at least 500k views or your 500k impressions. And that's something that's good. And that means that you have more than 500k. That means that the algorithm is pushing your video. So now what it's time to do for you to go ahead and go start a new channel. So in 30 days, you want to at least hit 300k views. If you get hit that in long form, that's good. So and I'm going to show you how much views of 17k views equals to how many impressions your whole channel self got. I'm going to show you that. But yeah. And the only reason why I'm telling y'all to do this is because so you don't keep failing and making the same mistakes. So you could basically learn from this. This is a learning experience. YouTube is a learning game. YouTube ain't a game where, oh, you just post a video and it flops and you lose money. I seen a lot of fucking coaches come on Facebook like, oh, how much money you made from YouTube? Oh, I made more than this. Oh, fuck you, bitch. I had them all come to me and say that I don't pay those niggas no attention because those niggas don't go through their fucking analytics. And I can say nigga because my dad's black. Those niggas don't go through their analytics. And them niggas don't know why the reason their fucking videos fell the way they do. Those niggas. Alright, so yeah, and I'm not a racist. My dad is black. Yeah. Alright, so what I'm gonna go ahead and do is copy all this right here. I'm gonna do Control C and I'm gonna Control V it to a chat. And what we're gonna now have is if after 24 to 40 hours, all our job to do is go to an AI, give AI a screenshot of your analytics. It's gonna let you know if your video did good or bad. And it's going to let you know what you should change. And it's going to basically give you another prompt. Give you a prompt for what you change on the thumbnail. And what you change on it. If you should change the title. If you change the thumbnail with the change. Or change the description. It's going to basically let you know. Right, so what I'm going to go ahead and do is go to Control C. I'm now going to go back to Doc X. I'm going to go and do Control V. So yeah. Alright, so I'm going to do Control C, Control V. Control V. Alright, so yeah. Alright, so like I said, this is for y'all, to help y'all, bro. Anybody who need questions with the channels, let me know. Your bio is your core format. Your bio is your formula. Your bio tells the algorithm. So when you go to use AI and you give AI your bio, it now knows your lane. It now knows what fits your lane. It knows what doesn't fit your lane. And it'll basically, so if you bring the titles of the core idea, it'll let you know, oh, that core idea fits your lane. Oh, maybe we should fix it up. It's going to give you a new chopped up title, but you want to make sure the average subs aren't over more than 50k, because if it's over 50k, you might get view jail. So what I mean by 50k, I'm going to show you. So yeah. So and like I said, you could be broke and still it's cool. You don't have to spend no money on these videos. I mean, paying for an editor, once you in a montage, you can pay for it through your channel. But I mean, right now, nah, you don't got to spend shit. You don't gotta spend shit. Everything's free. AI is out, and yeah, that's why most of the designers is unfollow you on Twitter, getting mad. They have fucking egos because they see that AI's out and you're making moves that they can't even make. And I'm teaching y'all ways how to make the moves I'm making. So yeah, it's just like busting a move and showing somebody. We're not doing it illegal. We're doing it the legal route, and we're doing it the real route. And we're doing it with we're not doing nothing illegal over here. Nothing is illegal. So yeah. I used to be around all my cousins and shit who used to fucking bust moves and shit. Me, all that shit was in the old days. Now, they don't do that shit no more. But yeah, I grew up in shit. I used to bust moves and meet people and shit. Hell yeah. Alright, so yeah. Alright, so what it's going to now basically do is come up with the overall score right here. You can see this overall score is high. You see, this wasn't always high though. When I first used this was at least 23. So you can see, so let me go ahead and move it over a bit. Alright, so this right here, you can see overall score is high, meaning low competition, and the volume is medium, meaning average subscribers are under 1 million. So 200k, the sweet range I'll go for if I'm a new smaller channel just started, you want to go for average subs being you want to look for this because that means how many channels you're competing with in that search when you go to use that title. So if you're under like 200k right here and you're not over 1 mil, you're great. So another range what you could go for new small channels less than 50k. So less than 50k, you want to go over 1 mil, you want to go over 500k, you want to go for, so the range is 100k to 200k or 50k or less for you to get views, because if you go over 500k, over 1 mil, it's a chance that you might get view jail. Unless your hook is good, unless your hook is really strong and match your title and match your thumbnail in order for the algorithm to push it. But most of the times when I see people be using at least average subs over 1 mil, they tend to get view jail. And what that view jail means is their videos go, it get pushed, but it stops at like 1k to 5k views, and it don't skyrocket up to there. So if you want to keep getting pushed, you want to make sure you're using a title, average subs that's like under 200k, and not really buried by a lot of bigger channels. So if you see smaller channels right here pulling at least 6k views last 4 hours, that means that now the algorithm is pushing channels with them title terms. So this right here. So if I was to basically give this, so you see, oh my God, this is an opportunity. You want to look for it. So you basically want to see titles in search are felon. So if you see titles in search like this that look like this that are felon, and then you see thumbnails that's whack, what we could basically now do is give AI the screenshot. We could overbeat what he made. So what I mean, and we can see if this fits our core term. So we could basically go to this. And yeah, so what I'm gonna basically do is go to this. Alright, so what I'm gonna do also, I'm gonna make sure I give y'all this so I can have this benchmark this file, so where you just attach it to your Gemini chat. Alright, so now what I'm about to do is show y'all something. So alright, so I'm gonna now go to here, download this. I'm gonna add this docx, so where you can check out this docx. Also, hold up before we get into this. What I'm gonna do is scroll up a bit. And y'all job is not to stress, and I'm gonna say this: most videos flop, bro. It's okay, bro. It's okay. Don't even who cares? Y'all got me here. We here to make hits. We ain't here to do all that bullshit. We here to learn from our mistakes and we better them, bro. Same with Miro. Miro had videos flop and he got right back up and did it again. He makes new viral videos. So yeah, it takes work to get to the point where you want to get to. Things in life don't happen as quick as y'all want it to, and it's fine because you got to learn the game to become good at the game. It's same with drug dealers. Drug dealers don't become good at night. They learn the game and now they become experts at that shit. And then they get caught up by the feds and the police. And I don't promote or prohibit any illegal activity on this channel. I'm just letting y'all know y'all got to become good at something you want to be good at. Same with soccer and football players and basketball players. They don't become athletes overnight. They got to practice to get good. Shit takes time. And most people be like, oh, bro, they want you to overbeat the game quick. You don't got to overbeat the game quick. Stop listening to their bullshit. Go to plain text. That's why I don't listen to most fucking people no more, because they're fucking liars. And most gurus, fucking liars. Lying and shit. So yeah. So when y'all gonna use this right here, all you would basically do, and I'm gonna also give y'all a link to this chat so where you can check this out at. So yeah, I'm also gonna give y'all a link. So I can, it won't let me. So yeah. So this is how to know if I did fit your lane. Alright, so what I'm gonna basically do is give y'all this right here. So where this could basically help you. So all your job is to do is just attach this file literally to your Gemini chat. So yeah. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make sure I attach this. And yeah, your bio is your format. Your bio is your format. And you wanna have a unsaturated bio, unsaturated format than what the other competitors are facing, because most of them go broad. We're not gonna go broad. We're gonna go to a better route where we could basically get views quick. And we go viral, we have a chance of us going viral. But yeah. Alright, so scroll up. Scroll up a bit. Scroll up. And scroll up. Alright, so I'm gonna go through this. I'm gonna basically copy all this data right here. I want to scroll up a bit more. All right, this should be about good. I'm gonna come to this. All right, so I'm gonna scroll all the way up. Yeah, this should be about good. And your job is to do is once you attach this, basically this file, you basically now train AI to it now knows how to help you and put you in the right direction. So yeah. It now it knows your formula, it knows everything about your scripts. So it knows what script works, it knows what script is gonna fail, and you basically A/B test it. But yeah, you A/B test it before you post it to make sure that script is proven to go viral. Y'all probably see me. Oh, how'd you get all them great views? It wasn't luck. It's proven strategy. And I have a lot of live streams where I basically did it on live in real time. Y'all can take screenshots from my old streams. I don't care. Copy me. Go ahead. I do shit to change the community and change it for y'all to have an opportunity, bro. So yeah. I want to give new smaller creators opportunities. I don't want to be big or famous no more. Or want to hit over millions of subs, and I can stay at 18 million views. It's fine. Subs, unsub. I don't fucking care. I'm gonna give new small creators who's coming in opportunities so they could grow too. Fuck it. They need opportunity. They need something to pay their mortgages, pay their car notes, pay their bills, all that bullshit, nigga. They need an opportunity for them. They don't want to be sitting at that same job their whole life, nigga. So what we're going to do is go to Word X, Doc X right here. We're going to move this to trash. And what I'm going to also do is basically, so drag this one in here. So this will be here, so where you guys can check it out at. And yeah, you have this. So, and this right here is for basically your formula. And it tells you about the 24-hour light benchmarks of when your thumbnail is failing. What you could do is go to this. You basically just attach it and give it a screenshot. So look, let me show you. So what you do is go to new chat. Open this up in a new tab. You're going to go to here. You're going to basically do this. So let me show you. So you're going to go to here. You're going to basically give it this. And what you're going to do is go to your video. Go to your channel. You can go to your channel. And like I said, most gurus do charge you for this. And I'm actually giving this out for free. And yeah. And I'm going to show you eventually on another video how to basically overbeat your competitors and get a way better thumbnail that's what's in search, but what fits your lane. To make sure you're not reinventing the wheel for your thumbnails. And that will get a high CTR. I mean, it's not going to be guaranteed, but it's something that's going to get you a great CTR, get you impressions. So yeah. And yeah, so what I'm going to go ahead and do is basically go right here. And I'm also going to go to this, and I'm gonna show you how to use this this prompt right here, this attachment file. That's going to be in the description where you can check it out at. And all you need is a laptop. All you really need is a laptop, and yeah. So all you just do is go to your studios. What we're gonna do is go to click this growth bar right here, this growth graph, and what we're gonna do is go to our analytics. So what we're gonna do is you can see that it's moving phases, so it's taking this bit time. And it been about. So what I'm gonna do is see that. Alright, so I'm gonna go to see more. And I'm gonna go to, and whoever's basically implementing strategies, they're gonna get far. And the ones who aren't, they're not gonna make it far. So you can see 100 impressions. Impressions click rate 2%. So what we're gonna do is, and we now know. So we're gonna screenshot this. We're gonna move our mouse. Screenshot this here, and AI can see the time we posted. So you see, it sees the time we posted it. Alright, so now what we're going to basically do is now come to this. And now what we're going to basically now do is it's going to tell us like the phases of what's in it. So 17 hours. It's been over 17 hours, right? Yep, so we're going to basically tell us 17 hours. So after 24 hours, you basically come to this and you will attach this here. And then what it's going to basically do now is it's going to tell you what we got to do. So what do I got to do to my video? So what we're going to do is basically come in here, and we're going to basically go to overview, and you'll go to editors, and then you'll wait 24 to 40 hours for your retention graph to pop up, because it don't pop up until 48 hours, so you can see it, so you can see if it was a script, or so you can see if the script worked it, and it was basically the CTR that made it tank. So yeah, because CTR sometimes makes your videos tank, but it goes through testing. Like you'll get a random CTR right here, it spikes, and it'll test it, and then it takes like I'll say it takes like 24 to 40 hours for you to go to the right amount, because it goes through testing phases and finds its audience, find its group. YouTube knows exactly what it. I taught y'all the group, so yeah, it finds the look like audience to that C group of your channel. So I'm gonna ask you, so what phase is it in, and did my thumbnail fail, or what happened? So if you don't know what happened, you're gonna go to this. You're gonna give it a screenshot like this, and what's gonna happen is it's gonna basically tell you what phase you're in, if your thumbnail failed, or anything that happened with your channel. So yeah. So like I said, I'm not here to cause fights. I'm not here to cause chaos. I'm not here to argue with y'all. I'm here to be on your side to help y'all grow these channels. Because if you're not learning ways to grow, why the fuck are you even doing YouTube, bro? If you don't want to find ways to basically better yourself, better your videos, better yourself, and so you can have the knowledge to make viral videos again, to go viral. So what it's now going to basically do is what phase is it? It's going to say your assess phase 1 advantages, advanced sampling, the browse and highway wave. So did my thumbnail work? What happened in packages? Yes, the packaging completely worked. The combat of your thumbnail layout, its status, the title update successfully bridged, psychology friction gap. You can see, so the impressions was about, at least, so this is where your impressions were steadily climbing from 5,000 impressions to 4% because the title and the thumbnail up. And yeah, so you can see this right here. So it basically says, so what CTR means right here for image 3. Yeah, we give this image. So we basically now, so what we basically got to do is reattach this. So what phase is this one screenshot in? Alright, so it's gonna let you basically go to here, we paste it, and it's gonna let you know the phase of this one screenshot what it's in for, and it knows your channel formula. So it knows your channel formula. It says based on your screenshot right here, literally this one, it says image. So this is this, and you can attach multiple screenshots on ChatGPT. So with Gemini you could. It says here or the technical diagnosis of the breakdown. So you see the number of diagnosis of 100 impressions. This is a text box. C intentional seeding. The system has only thrown your video in front of 100 pairs, and with a 2% click-through rate, it means so they're automatically. So it says, so what's the verdict? So it says do not touch the packaging yet. Changing the title or the thumbnails at 100 impressions resets the algorithm. So the baseline before it even finishes the first seed. And so what do I do? Just wait. So it's going to let you know what you should do. Just wait for the pipeline of it. And yeah. And like I said, most coaches coach and don't be making no money from YouTube. I mean, most of them. And then most of them basically have results. So most channels do get monetized and most channels do get demonetized. But it's good for you to have them views and good for you to show results. If you can't show results, then you're a liar, you're a fraud. Alright, so yeah. And like I said, I know I'm not expecting every single coach, every single guru, every single all the other go viral because I know every single video won't make it. And I know most videos do make it. So the idea itself, but yeah, as long as you're trying and you're making sure everything's right with Gemini, you're gonna go viral. If you change the title of thumbnail right now, it forces the system to wipe the slap. But yeah, so what I'm gonna have to do is give me a prompt. Give me a prompt. So after 17 hours, I bring you a screenshot. You let me know. Don't touch or what to change after 24 hours. Because if this happens again, and it can happen again and again, being that you have a YouTube channel, because it happens with a lot of YouTube channels. Like they face these issues where they thinking, oh, my video flopped because I get low views. It's YouTube throws in this sampling thing. So yeah, your video then slowly flop. It tests. So yeah, so it says, what are we watching for a 24-hour window? It says impressions are spiking up, but CTR is dropping below 3%. This is the packaging is broad. All right, so what it means by the packaging is broad. So if you don't know what this is, I can have it better explain this. So it's going to go through and better explain this. And these videos is for the people who really need it, and it's not for smart Alex. So yeah, so if y'all being a smart Alex or whatever, fuck you. It's not for you to be a smart Alex with. It's for you to actually help you. So you can see augmented reality, browse, highway, expansions. What is a video? The first you posted, the algorithm tested with a small hyper targeted group, viewers who likely like the niece, if that small group clicks it, the algorithm opens up to a floodgate and pushes the video onto the browse and highway. But yeah, for it to later on blow up. But yeah, so you can see, so it says, so the fixed target right here, negative hook. To stop your CTR bleed during a spike, you have to pivot the title sharp. So the high status negative curiosity. This is negative curiosity plays on a human psychology fear of missing out on being deceived or overlooking a massive instead facts negativity curiosity hook forces the viewers by clicking and implies something wrong hitting or I don't know how you say that or filtering. So yeah, so it basically has the viewers click the video and wonder like what's happening with the palettes. So yeah, so you want to have negative curiosity titles. It's like full driven titles, like it's gonna like catch the viewer's brain and have them get curious. So yeah, and it brings up the views and the clicks. So this way it works most of the time. So yeah, so what I'm gonna do is basically go through this. I'm gonna basically paste this here. And one thing I can say is you can overlook a person. If you judge a person off how he is, you never know who that person is. So you like I told most people, bro, watch who you talking to, bro. You never know what he's capable of doing. And you could talk bad about somebody later on. That nigga's rich. Later on, that nigga got Bentleys, got Maseratis, got all that shit. Just from him sitting there learning and improving. So, like I said, think later on you could be the smartest nerd, and later on, shit could fucking change. Like you never know how smart people is growing up. So you never know what his capability is. So yeah. So you can basically see the negativity curiosity. So what I'm gonna have to do is give me a negativity curiosity prompt for the title. So yeah. So like I said, this graph right here will be in the description where you can check it out at. And also this link right here. So yeah, this link right here will also be in the description where you could check it out at as well. And all you got to do is attach it to your Gemini chat and your Gemini chat's trained. So yeah, it's trained and it knows everything about that file. So yeah, so with one file is trained. So this right here will be the prompt, and yeah. But like I said is, so we could go right here. So this, we're gonna basically go to this, and yeah, all this is doing is we're basically helping us to help us better this shit. But yeah, so we don't have to keep making these same mistakes. So how many hours should I give my video before changing the thumbnail and title so I don't mess up the test phase? So here's what you should do, hours. You should get the video before you mess up the test phase of it being recommended. Because you don't want to change the title and thumbnail and it goes to the wrong audience. Yeah, you don't want to do that. So you want to make sure 24 to 48 hours. And yeah, so it says why I changed it too early. It says if you change your title and thumbnail at 2 hours to 5 hours, just because it's at 5 views, they'll immediately algorithmic reset the algorithm. So yeah, it says it throws out the data it was in the middle of gathering the clear texture for the profiles and restarts to calibrate the loop back at the 0. So this is your trapping your video precise and re-indexing, ensuring that it never builds the velocity it needs to break out. But yeah, so it could get it back recommended. So it says upload. It says so once a assist is live, do not look at the analytics first 17 to 24 hours. All right, so after 24 hours screenshot reach, run the diagnosis scan. So the diagnosis scan is, I'm gonna basically have to give me a prompt. It's gonna scan to let you know if you need to change the title in your thumbnail. So you wanna wait 24 hours before you do it. If you're doing it 17 hours early, it could fuck up the video, so you don't wanna do that. So yeah, like I said, YouTube is a hard game, and also give me steps. Give me steps for a beginner on how to use these prompts. But yeah, like I said, YouTube is a hard game, and it's not an overnight thing, and most of your favorite celebrities didn't become big overnight. And yeah, so like I said, is YouTube post videos on the test phase, and yeah. And I hope this video did help y'all. And also soon I'm gonna be doing a niche leak on my channel where I'm gonna like go through and I'm gonna basically go through and leak the best niches that I think was great. I think it was great, and we're gonna also check like the volume of it, seeing if it's great for a newer channel to start, or seeing if it's like too dead and for a newer channel to start that won't get viewed out. But yeah, we're gonna also do that together. I'm gonna be doing another video, so yeah. So you can see upload and go blind, and then 0 24 hours, and then this is once you export it to format it. All right, so let me go ahead and also, so after 1 to 7 days, if it's still stuck at 100 impressions, we re-upload the video again and change description, title, and get a way stronger hook and script, or use the same script, or I give you the old script and you tell me the newer one to change, and I give you my bio, and you know what structure works for my niche and what doesn't. You can make me a prompt. Yeah, so like I said, YouTube is a hard game as it is, and I'm gonna do whatever it takes to make sure all of y'all make it as far as I can make it. And with these videos, I put my heart on the line for y'all. But yeah, but like I said, you can see we got another one right here. So this is if a video is under 100 impressions after 1 to 7 days, the assist has officially fallen into the dead end secret pocket. The algorithm ran it into the micro test, and the initial data signal was too weak and incompletely. So what I'm gonna have it do is basically have it explain this better, and I'm gonna also have it basically give me more steps exactly for a beginner. Yeah, but yeah. All right, so now I also want y'all to notice that my mom and my grandma didn't want me to really do YouTube when I first started out. So they see where I'm at now, but years ago when I first started, when I was like doing 2K days, they didn't know what it was. But yeah, but like I said, when you start to get results and you start getting paid and that money start coming in, now they start understanding of what you was going through. So like phases of channels, it's not that easy at all. And YouTube, like I said, I'm not gonna lie, YouTube is a hard game, and it gets harder and harder from here. So yeah, you might think school is harder, man. YouTube is harder. So the beginner friendly re-upload standard operations SOP. So wipe out the footprints. So the footprints is like the filing, yeah. And what I'm gonna do to the other file? So do I delete the other file, or unlist it, or private it after 1 to 7 days when we re-upload? So it's gonna basically let me know what we should do. So this method only applies if you're stuck at 100 impressions after 1 to 7 days. So yeah, so y'all can see everything that's on screen. So it says delete it completely, do not enlist it, do not private it. So when you are ready to re-upload and assist flatlines at 1 to 7 days, you must permanently delete the old video. So it says here is exact algorithmic reasons why you're deleting your old option. So the duplication trap with YouTube the content ID. So it says if it's set is private or unlisted, YouTube's content ID system still keeps it digital fingerprinting in the database. But yeah, so I'm also say give me a prompt for this. Give me a prompt for this. So after 1 to 7 days, I bring you a screenshot of my analytics, and you let me know on a verdict, delete, or what to do. Thanks. So yeah, so like I said, y'all could go through and read through all. I mean, y'all could scroll through and read through all. It might be a lot of text, but it's gonna help you out a lot. It's gonna help you out a lot, so where you don't make these same mistakes. Because if you keep making the same mistakes over and over again, you're just never gonna learn. You're never gonna learn, and yeah, things are never gonna work out the way you want it to. So yeah. So yeah, and I'm not the biggest YouTuber in the world. I have at least 18 million views. I have something to prove for, something to show for, And yeah, I don't have billions of views like all your other fucking favorite gurus and most gurus are not there to post. They're not there. They have teams that's doing that shit, so they don't really know the real reason why that video ain't go as well. But yeah, but like I said, I have actual results, and yeah, I have something proven that I could show it with. That's all I'm gonna say. Most gurus can't. And what I'm gonna have it do is basically give me steps how to use this prompt. Alright, so yeah. So also, this is how to use a 7 days terminal audit prompt. Step 2, identify the 1 in 7 days. Yeah. So if you're stuck under 100 impressions, you can use this prompt after 1 in 7 days, and it's gonna help your video go to the right direction. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come to this. I'm gonna basically copy this right here. I'm gonna paste this here. Yeah, and it's gonna be right here, so where you can use this. But yeah, but like I said, anything else, anything YouTube related, DM me, let me know. I don't want y'all getting scammed by these gurus out here, bro. I'm here to basically clean it up for them. Clean it up. We here to get their ass up out of here. Get their ass up out of here. They've been doing it for a minute, and we're all seeing it. And Ramiro made a video about it. If you go to his video, expose most of the coaches that fuck those guys on his new video. So if you go watch his video over there, he made a video on why he said fuck those guys. But like I said, those guys are liars. Most of them are borderfile liars. Not just liars, they're borderfile liars. They've been lying to our face for years, and they'll basically advise you. So for them to help you, they'll be like, "Oh, bro, you gotta buy my course. Oh, fuck your course, bitch. I'm not buying shit. Go shove up your motherfucking ass." Gemini and try to be teased out. YouTube actually put Gemini into YouTube. Became YouTube bought Gemini just for the fact so they can keep it from these coaches scamming. If that's what you want to say. YouTube bought Gemini so they could stop it so it can help y'all grow. It's so they can keep the coaches from scamming. Like I said, YouTube is a privilege though. So like I said, fuck the coaches, fuck the guru shit, fuck other shit. And I said fuck this shit. And I never needed no coach. I have Ramiro, we have Shane that we can learn from. And we have a $47 his school that you could buy. You don't even got to spend over $5,000. $47 fucking dollars. Even your mom can here, buy that, son. Here, maybe, and she can see maybe that shit can help you. So, and you could show her my videos. You're learning from my videos. You have this whole prompt, this whole sheet right here that I'm giving you for free. So, be grateful for what you got. And yeah, after 1 in 7 days, all your job is to do is bring in a screenshot. I'll let you know what you should do. Should you delete it? If you're stuck under 100 impressions, or after 24 to 40 hours, it'll let you know if you should change the thumbnail, change the title. We're not reinventing the wheel over here. We're doing what's proven to work. And that's the people who take action will be the ones who get far. And the ones who don't will be the ones who look stupid when everybody else has made it. Well, yeah. Like I said, I'm going to go through I'm going to get this again. And it's right here. So where you guys can have it, y'all have 3 links. So all you just got to do is drag these and download them manually and then give it back to AI. So what I'm gonna do right here, I'm gonna say, so first one I just made, so I'm gonna say first good one. Oh yeah, you just after 24 to 40 hours, you go to here and you basically go to here, you download it, and then you attach the docx to Gemini, and it's gonna basically train Gemini so Gemini knows what's going on with your analytics, so it can help you fix it and help you overcome it. But yeah, but like I said, there's a lot of these gurus scamming. We don't fall for the shit. AI's here now. We got you, Gemini. Thanks, Gemini. But yeah. But I'm out though. And also I want to say is I'm going to see you in the next video. But yeah, I'm also going to see you in the next video. But yeah, I'm going to show y'all soon how to basically take a proven thumbnail and bend it over to your lane, bend it over to your niche to make sure you go viral. But yeah, but this is how most videos be stuck under 6 views. And you don't want to delete it. Only reason you should delete it is after 24 hours. If it's still stuck right here, that means that your hook or your thumbnail most likely flop. I mean, your thumbnail most likely flop and your title. So yeah, or your hook just was ass or your thumbnail was suck and then basically see YouTube want to push it out more. And I'm going to show you in another video how to fix failed thumbnails and how to get YouTube to push it again. So where you can start gaining impression for you again. And you don't even need Photoshop. You could use Photoshop if you want. If you don't have a pen tablet, if you don't have a crazy PC, you could literally use ChatGPT. Shit, And the ones who do actually go out the way to actually try will be the ones who make it far. And the ones who actually sit there and make a fool out of everybody, make a fucking mistake, I laugh and shit, bro, they're not gonna make it far. Cause they're goof troops. They're being goofy, they're laughing and shit, thinking everything's fucking funny when it's not. Whenever you have a business model, but yeah. Alright, so yeah. And like I said, I'm gonna go through, I'm gonna basically give y'all this Gemini chat. It'll be right here on this link, so where you can check it out at. So yeah. But I'm again say this: the ones who do work hard and do take action will be the ones who get far. So also this will be right here of Therese, where you guys can check it out at. So yeah. But YouTube goes through test phases for your channel, and yeah, this is really here to help y'all. So, and all your job is to do for, I'm gonna say for test phase. Test phase. All your job is to really do is now download this file and then attach it to your Gemini channel. It will let you know if your video did good or bad and what phase it's in. But yeah. But I'm gonna see you guys in the next video. Alright, let's go to this .x. And yeah. And I also want to show you that there's a guru, and I'm not going to say he's copying me, but I'm going to say that he's over there spreading bullshit. Let me go in and show y'all his video. And I ain't against AI, I'm not cyberbullying or nothing. I don't, YouTube, please don't throw strikes on my channel. Please don't take this video down. I want to show y'all what these coaches are doing. So, and it'll be a good video. So this is what they do. They make it so good, and then to the point where they want you to buy their course. So yeah, they want you to buy their course. They want you to buy it so they can scam y'all. That's what these gurus do. But yeah, I have many methods on my channel, and I'm posting 24/7. And I'm also about to post another method after this one. But here's this guru right here, and yeah, he's literally telling y'all shit I already basically told y'all. So I seen it, I looked at it, I laughed at it, and cause YouTube, how I found them, YouTube is suggesting my video under his video. So it's sending it to a C audience, and some of his audience are seeing some of my videos right now, being that I'm posting. So yeah, so that's why I seen it and I laughed at it. I'm like, oh yeah, he's a bullshitter. Another guru. But me, I don't promote no schools or promote none of that shit on here. Only school I promoted was Romero's because Romero's legit. He's the only one I know that's legit. But out of all these other coaches, I don't think so. Because most of them have nothing to show for. I'm not going to basically make it like a bum. I mean, most of them have nothing to show for. So over here, he's doing Doc X videos like I do. I said, bro, yo, he's doing what I'm doing. I'm basically going over to Doc X. I'm literally doing the same thing.
Currently being spread out there about YouTube, so to sum it up, don't start an AI lazy brain rot slop channel. Please just don't do that. Understand that you actually can monetize in alternative ways, and you don't even need 1,000 subs to start making money from YouTube. You could do so potentially from just the very first upload you ever make. Understand that you simply need to make videos that people want to watch. Now, before I proceed to the tips and the good stuff of this video, I do want to quickly mention that I recently launched actually from just the very first upload you ever make. Understand that you simply need to make videos that people want to watch. Now, before I proceed to the tips and the good stuff of this video, I do want to quickly mention that I recently launched a very first upload you ever make. Understand that you simply need to...
Alright, so yeah, so this is what I basically told you, that you upload YouTube tests into a small group, they click, plus stick around, it pushes it wider. So they click, stick around, the CTR goes up, and the AVD goes up. So yeah. So I basically already told y'all that. Literally right here. So like I said, I'm showing y'all that now gurus are basically reading off of Doc X links. Just like I do, bro. So anything I'm doing, don't call me out at wrong being on. And guess what? Unsubscribe. Put this bitch back at 5k subs. 5k subs. Put this bitch at least 500 subs. So if y'all wanna unsubscribe, everybody unsubscribe, nigga, put me back at 500 subs. I wouldn't give two fucks. I have other channels that I'm growing. Like, one thing for sure, I ain't gonna let all y'all try to come over and stop my game, stop my knowledge. None of y'all, fuck out of here, none of y'all can stop me, bro. I'm gonna always be Therese. There will never be a nigga like me that could do it. Like, no nigga in the game could do it like me, bro. You know? But yeah, and I'm on YouTube's platform. I follow all guidelines. We respect community guidelines. But I'm not gonna let no nigga come up here and disrespect me and put me in a place that I'm not gonna want to be put in. You feel me? So yeah. But I'm gonna see y'all in the next video. And like I said, more videos coming soon. we got at least 1,000 growth videos on the way. But I'm here to really fuck it up from the goose. Get them goose out the way. Get them out the way. Get them niggas out the way, bro. Straight up. Well, yeah. Alright, so you see 203 long form videos. But yeah, so this Doc X file will be right here in the description where you can check it out at. But yeah, I'm out though. Fuck around with these niggas, man. Fuck around with these niggas, man.